The college experience shouldn't be one size fits all. That's why at Ohio University, our students step onto campus together as one class, then branch off to explore their unique interests and ambitions. At Ohio, finding your way is about far more than choosing a few electives. It's about connecting with experiences that empower you to follow your curiosity and prepare you for whatever comes next. And since Bobcats help Bobcats, you'll be supported every step of the way by faculty and alumni here and around the world. No two Bobcats follow identical paths, but by their last day as students, each one has discovered the people, places, and opportunities that will prepare them for the next chapter. At Ohio University, we go beyond the college experience to deliver your college experience, filled with connections and moments that will move you forward forever.
Hello, Bobcats.
All right, welcome back to some more NACE Overwatch action. Today, your Ohio University Bobcats are taking on the Central Michigan University Chippewas. I mean, that's something that took us absolutely a second to pronounce, but here we are, one of the last games we have for the season, Rue, and I'm excited for it, to put it lightly.
I'm excited for some great Overwatch. Absolutely no shenanigans will happen today.
Totally not. I mean, it's kind of a trend when you're watching Ohio University Overwatch. If you see a team that has Michigan at the end of it, you know some nonsense is going to happen. For example, when we played Western Michigan, that was a team that they're 0-9 right now. We absolutely had a field day with that. When we played Eastern Michigan not too long ago, then I mean, you just see some absolute nonsense. You see our support players playing tanks. You see our tank players playing support. Like, it's all up in the world. But from what I have heard, I was talking with Overwatch head coach Muck, and he was telling me that this team, even though they bear the unfortunate name of Michigan, they are actually not as bad as they seem. Right now, Central Michigan is 2-7 in ESC play. We are 6-2. We're third place right now. They're at about bottom 3, just with the other Michigan teams. But they actually, I know I don't like to hate on the Michigan teams, but it's an unfortunate trend to have. But hopefully this is going to be the team that's going to break it. Yeah. So, tell them about the sponsors. Tell about what's coming up soon.
What's coming up soon? It's the I forgot the name.
It's the okay. So you know Rocket League. We love Rocket League, right?
Yeah,
Don't mind
we
the
love
laptop
Rocket League.
slide. Don't mind the laptop.
So one of the biggest things coming up, we have the Rocket League Showdown coming up this Friday, where our number one sponsor, OUCU, will be bringing 3 of their very best to face off against your Ohio Bobcats in a 3-match show match. Game 1 will be a normal. Game 2, we will have a wheel. And Game 3 is who knows. There will be free food, fun stuff. Doors open at 5 p.m. Games will start at 6:30.
I mean, you heard it from her herself, and it's going to be great. OUCU employees versus our RLCS-bound team. I mean, honestly, they're a good group of guys. Our Rocket League starting 3, Fruity P, Hayden, all of them, and versus OUCU employees. It's an interesting little fun thing, We'll have one of us. I'm not sure who the commentator is going to be for that game just yet. But I do know that they'll have someone from their side. So it's going to be like, we can might as well just cut the line straight down the middle. Like, they want to have all their stuff over there, all our stuff over here. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's happening in the Esports Arena, same place where we stream all of our games, Scripts 001. Doors open at around 5 p.m., I want to say. Matches start around 6:30 p.m. Everyone's welcome. It's free food. And it's a lot of Rocket League shenanigans. So, I mean, there's no better place to be, honestly. I mean, I know you might be busy on a Friday night, but come on, this is more important. You get to see some absolute greatness happen, and I'm sure we're all gonna be there for it.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And in addition to that, I would just like to shout out our partner, Red Bull. If I can open it.
Go on, let's hear it. Let's hear it. You see, that's just the favorite thing about it. When you open the can on the mic, like, if that doesn't make you want to drink some Red Bull, we should know. Today, we luckily have the sugar-free option. Like, Rue is drinking the normal one. I'm drinking the sugar-free. To her dismay, of course.
I need chemicals in my water.
You know, I'm just an Asper team kind of guy. Like, what can I say? Also, the can just looks a little better. It doesn't have the Red Bull Tetris stuff on it, but it definitely is a pretty nice design. I mean, if you want to show them that right there. Yeah, we hosted the Red Bull Tetris event. We just have so many of those cans that have the Red Bull Tetris design on them, and you know, we might as well start hoarding them. I mean, they could be worth thousands of dollars in the next decade or so. Yeah, obviously we love talking about our partners and sponsors, OUCU and Red Bull. Thank them so much for what they do. But we're about to get into some real Overwatch action here. Mind you, this is, I believe, the second last game of the year before we play our final game against Miami University on Tuesday. And I don't know about you, but I couldn't think of a better way to end the season.
Yep, Miami. Nothing better than beating Miami.
Yep,
We're gonna win.
Obviously, I mean, it's a battle of the bricks type of thing. I mean, whether it's football, hockey, I mean, like, we could be playing cricket, and I don't even know 10 people on this earth that play cricket, and we'd still probably win. That's how much confidence we have in the battle of the bricks. You just gotta love it. And with all due respect, Miami is they're very dignified. They're a very supported team. Like, they have a lot of great players, whether it's pretty much in every game that ESC offers, every esport that they have, they're about in the middle of the pack. They are pretty decently ranked, so obviously, like, as you look at the games, the teams aren't always defined by their record. I mean, I don't know. Did you watch the when we played Buffalo?
I watched the replay.
Close.
It was. It happened. The game happened.
You know, that was a team that hadn't won a game up until we played them, and they still didn't win, thankfully. But they came pretty close. I mean, we only won 2-3, which most of the games we've played have either been like 3-2 blowouts or 3-0 blowouts, and then that was the first real close game that we had. But more talking about Central Michigan, looking at these guys, they're 2-7. Do you think they're going to be putting up a good fight? Do you think they're going to be the ones to really break the Michigan curse?
It really depends on if we're on main roles. If we have big group on Wu Yang, it's wraps. Wrap it up. We're going home 3-0.
Exactly. You got to remember that. What's crazy is that because Wu Yang is a character that I know, like, we were kind of looking at the character stats. I know it's a new season. We're in season 19 of Overwatch 2 right now. The numbers are a little bit adjusted. Like, for example, if you were looking on there right now, you might see that, Soldier 76 is one of the most high play DPSs in the higher levels, which obviously the numbers are going to be a little bit inflated. But Wu Yang is still up there, so I'm thinking both sides are going to be playing him a lot, which means we probably won't see him get banned. It's more or less the tanks that you got to think of, like LeBron James has to master pretty much every take of the game. And I know you're a bit of a LeBron James fan, Rue. I know you are.
I love LeBron James. The ball, the diva, the occasional Reinhardt.
The occasional Reinhardt. I don't think I've ever actually seen him play in Ryan, unless there's a certain game that I'm forgetting. But, you know, I always got to love a good Reinhardt. That's a character I wish we saw more.
LeBron James does cook. Let him cook.
And also on the Winston too. I know you gotta love the LeBron James Winston. I mean, just look at our desk setup. Who do we have front and center? Who do we have?
Winton.
Winton Overwatch himself. You already know, Rue. And as of right now, we're just a bit away from actually getting this game started up. It looks like we'll be heading to Elios first map, which, looking at a control point, it's a pretty common starter for the Bobcats I'm seeing. Like, that's where LeBron James, you normally see him go diva, you'll see him go ball. Or as me and I'm sure who it was. I don't remember who it was, but you're talking about ball on ball violence pretty much. Like, that's I know it's a weird term, because when we were playing against Ball State, they played Wrecking Ball. LeBron James went Wrecking Ball too. Me and Lemur were just talking about ball on ball violence. It was a great time. Do you think we're going to be seeing a Wrecking Ball pick, or do you think this is going to be more like a Diva, a Winston, maybe even a Hazard, something out of left field?
I think LeBron James will be balling.
No matter who it is, just as long you could put him on Reinhardt with maybe like no hands, maybe like one hand on the keyboard and the other one tied behind his back, and he still could probably get it. Is that what we're seeing here? Is he just balling?
He is my goat. I love LeBron James. There was no glaze.
With all no glaze, she is a LeBron James fan. Once again, it is taking a decent minute right now. We're trying to see who we have on bans right now. If I had to guess, I don't think it'd be a tank ban. Maybe Lucio. I could be seeing a Lucio ban. Could maybe be seeing a Reaper ban.
See a Soj ban. Oh, Lucio.
I feel like you gotta owe me something for that. I mean, that's a pretty that's a soul read right there. Come on. Okay, a high five. Which the last time we broadcast, I know you talked about if anyone did come down to Scripts 001, you know, redeem their free high five that you'd say you'd give them. No one has come down and got it yet. It's a shame.
We banned Tracer.
Really? I mean, I'm really surprised that you have a Tracer ban, Rue, because Tracer is kind of like, it's like eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich without the bread. Tracer has just been such a main part in Overwatch right now that I really haven't seen a game without her. She is such a meta-defining character. She kind of leads the whole, like, massive, we're going to dive, we're going to play a lot of dive, and pretty much just throw her in any team comp. But from the looks of it, we're getting right into it here. Getting started on the first map of Ilios. This is one of the points where, once again, LeBron, if you're rewatching this again, I hate to mention the fact that you did accidentally dive in that giant hole right in the middle. Okay, obviously, camera pan away from that. We don't want him to remember it, but a lot of great things have happened on this map, and also a lot of interesting character picks, too. I believe one time we saw a Roadhog here, which... What's your thoughts on Roadhog?
Roadhog is one of the picks on this map, just because of the giant hole in the middle of the point. Because, you know, he has a hook, he can just pull you in the hole. There are memes for those who know. I will not go into them, but if you know, you know.
If anyone knows, I'm trying to think if I do know. Is it the really old Hog, back in, like, the early Overwatch 1 days, where his hook would basically break space and time and just pull people from yards away?
No. I'll explain later.
2, 1. Round 1.
And as we go here, LeBron James on the ball. I love LeBron James. Just usual comps across the board. Few interesting picks from CMU. Just the usual Ohio size suspects.
So, you know, Rue, I'm seeing, okay, on DPS from CMU, we have May, we have Cassidy. The May is absolutely the interesting pick here, and the Junker Queen. What are we thinking about those two picks specifically, with the May and the Junker Queen?
All I'm seeing is just CMU disappear. I blink, they're gone. And Big Whoop is dancing.
Yeah, Big Whoop, classic clip farming. I mean, how many times have we seen him, whether it's on Bastion, just anything? He's just the guy that he loves the attention. He'll love to do some nonsense right over there. And he's already laughing, he's smiling, he's having a grand old time as they're just going to continue to build percent.
So much joy and whimsy in this gameplay. They're trying to dive on Topaz. Topaz falling back. Just Genji. Oh, Topaz dives out.
What I'm really noticing is that, like, you watched May place that ice wall right there. When you have Topaz, who's so used to Genji's movement, as he's just going right in on the back line here. Not going to get too crazy, though.
Topaz, no value. Uses deflect, gets out.
Yeah, from the looks of it, they just have him cornered on that main hallway right there. LeBron James going to get the quick kill on their Wu Yang. I mean,
yeah,
top 5 characters
there's just
in the game.
nothing. Oh, both Akasar and Mach will fall down. Ult from Wu Yang come out. As they're just fighting. Bobcats are winning. How? How are we doing this? Why are we doing this?
Yeah, how and why? That's just what you gotta think about. I didn't even notice that LeBron James had actually let that ult rip. I'm thinking that might have been like a really situational thing, just let it ride in a really enclosed space, knock some people out. As it looks like CMU is gonna get their first points on the control here. They're just gonna have to sit back. Yep. Axor wins the Cassidy Ditto, and for once they finally let off.
The blade is coming out. Topaz with the blade at the ready.
And Akasor has the Deadeye too, which you gotta think on a control point map like this. Obviously, CMU has maybe 1 or 2 buildings that they could run behind, but either way, they have to give a point as soon as Akasor lets that high new rip.
They're diving in on the cast. Blade will come out. Topaz slices up too. Fourth out the May. 4. Topaz finds 4, falls eventually, but the value is there. And their Wu-Yang jumped off that. Now.
I mean, you could basically consider that a 5K. I mean, like,
Yep.
he would have died anyway if he wasn't out of the way, but he just had to die there, which that's a shame. Topaz only getting 4 out of the 5 kills, just not enough value, but
So
you can't really ask too much when you're winning the point like that.
And LeBron James is just like 5 miles behind the enemy lines. Mock just putting in work. Deadeye coming out from CMU. Just clearing space. Mock gets clipped.
I was gonna say, as soon as I saw Junker Queen, like as soon as the voice line came out, the first thing Muck did was immediately throw that Suzu on the ground. He knows that Suzu is gonna be the one thing that just completely negates Junker Queen's moveset. Because I guess what do you call the stream audience? Do you call them chat? Do you call them people? Like what's the? I was gonna say chat. Do you understand how Junker Queen works? But I don't know. It just
Look at Genji. Topaz, deep in enemy lines, not really finding anything. Akasora finds 1. Topaz is just throwing Shuriken. In a 1v1, wins. Akasora just killing everyone. Never mind, Akasora's dead.
he just couldn't win the Ditto there. But I'm just really curious. The Mei pick, like, all I'm really seeing with this, like, you know, Mei is a character that, yeah, she can poke. Yeah, once you get, no, big whoop, no.
It's a horror. Big Whoop just jumps in the big hole.
And we're losing the point. That was good. If he had just stayed there a little bit longer, we would have gotten point and 1. Oh. All right, it's okay. They just want to make it a little more interesting. For the viewers at home, of course. You know, we value viewer entertainment here, and you got to farm a little bit of clips.
Oh, of course. LeBron James goes in, kind of just gets melted. LeBron James, sub 100 HP, running for a health pack.
And that's when you know he has to run for a health
Here
pack.
comes Genji. Topaz with the blade. Topaz slices up too. Moxie having the kills. Coalescence comes out. Finds nothing. Topaz slices up another. Ohio will take first point.
Beautiful work from the Bobcats. And an interesting matchup because, admittedly, I don't think Mei had enough points to get, because, you know, one of the perks that Mei has is, if you remember back in the Overwatch 1 days, for those who know, she could just freeze people outright. She doesn't have it yet, so we're going to pause the game real quick. Just let the team get back together, talk for a quick sec. But I mean, yeah, phenomenal work. You had the interesting Mei pick. Can you explain the Moira pick? With all due respect, you know, I haven't really seen Moira since my Bronze 2 days, and it's interesting.
Moira is traditionally seen as a counter pick to the Genji because Genji deflect does not work against her left click, against her AoE attack.
Very true. But anything else besides that? Because you got to think about, they still kept with the Junker Queen, even though Kiriko Suzu would run that, which I'm kind of glad to see, because it reminds us that, yeah, Overwatch can be a counter-based game at points, but it's definitely gotten outside of that. It's no longer the situation where, okay, as soon as, you know, Orisa comes out, we have to go Roadhog. As soon as Winston comes out, we have to go to Reaper. Like, it's not that constant game of swapping. Like, the characters are just becoming good enough on their own to really hold for themselves, as we're still paused
We're
right
getting
here.
out in 2 seconds. And we are back.
Here we are. We're actually going to the Ruins map of Ilios this time. This is where things get a little bit iffy. It's where you have a lot more space to work with. It's where you have new high ground because you have the little temple. And you also have a lot of back corners to flank from, which, if you know anything about this team, we're a lot of movement-based guys. Akusora is just going to, like, you know, shoot heads, move people out from the corner, and Topaz is just going to commit damage in the backline. That's what you always love to see.
Round 2. Capture the objective.
Same comp as last time. Nothing changed.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it wins you the match, albeit a little bit too close, but a win is a win no matter how you slice it. Wise man told me that.
Yep. Akasora laying down damage. Oh, 1 HP. Akasora takes down Raspberry.
I was surprised Akasora didn't get the full kill on there. I mean, he was just so
By
far.
LeBron James. Come on, my king.
Yeah, I mean, as much as you gotta love LeBron, I mean, no one can survive really getting jumped by 3 people. And when you got Mei, Cassidy, and Junker Queen all on you, and Topaz finds himself in a little bit of a situation too.
And OU will lose the initial contest on the point. But it's okay, we win these.
Absolutely. You know, just got. And that's the other thing. Akisora now has Silver Bullet. I remember Silver Bullet, arguably one of the best perks in the game right now, especially
LeBron James.
Character. Ooh!
Finds two. Akasara just free firing. Just take point. Yep. Oh. And that's another one off the map. Two more.
Both of them just slid off. Well, farewell. Enjoy the ocean down there. And
Slippery map, I guess.
yeah, I don't know. I guess, like, I don't know. I was gonna say, like, if they were playing Winston, we could have made, like, oh, they had a little banana peel on the ground because, but no.
Nope, we got Wrecking Ball.
No, we got Wrecking Ball. I guess we're just balling so hard. So, like, they just
Jedi.
find us.
Coalescence. Nope. Goodbye.
LeBron just heading all the way to the back. Here, look, they're all bunched up in that one little area. It's just LeBron sees
LeBron James.
something for the squishies, and here he
Except
goes!
Finds one. And then leaves. That's my goat.
And he got frozen up too right there, which means that May now has the freeze perk active, and you gotta stay away from her. That's the main thing. Keep the
Mine's
range
coming
down.
out. Not really finding anything, just kind of zoning. Good Topaz. Topaz kind of just finding nothing. And Topaz will get taken out.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Akasara will find two. Akasara will die. Get Muck putting in work. LeBron James. Good old tank duel. My goat wins these.
it's a battle
What is
of.
my-
I would say it's like a battle of unmovable object versus unstoppable force. Junker Queen, arguably the character, as LeBron James sadly has to run back, grab some health in the pack too. Because what Junker Queen really runs on is that her straight brawling ability. I mean, no one can really throw hands like Junker Queen does. I mean, she just gets in there and messes up everything in her path. She's obviously a very fun character to watch, just not on our side.
Tune is guiding us. That's Topaz slices up two. Akasara finds one. Topaz finds a third. Full sweep from OU. One fight game.
Yeah, another team killing. Now they just have to continue holding out. Looks like their tank's gonna run with Doomfist. They're throwing everything at the wall here. They're going straight movement options. They want to get this point, and CMU wants it now.
A Deadeye coming out from Akasara. Oh, that's one. Finds two. Point, guys. Point. Doomfist will fall. Big loop. Find one. And that'll do map one. Bobcats will take it. Hold on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, yeah, we're good.
There we go. Beautiful win for the Bobcats. Notched themselves 1-0 right now. And gotta remember on that point, what I'm really liking, or at least I love, like, the aggressiveness from the Bobcats there. They knew that, yeah, they were losing percentage on the point, but all they had to do was just dive in the back and do absolute haywire, do absolute damage on the back. And let's see the play of the game from Akasora right here, sponsored by OUCU Financial.
That was a very depressing play of the game.
Yeah, I'm sorry I put OUCU's name on that mediocre-ish play, which, to be fair, it's not their fault, but I just hate it when it does that. You know, it's you get two kills that are maybe like a few seconds apart from each other. It just doesn't work. I mean, they could have easily gone with the what was it? It was that team kill that
Multiple Topaz 4Ks. Oh, there's the play of the game.
yeah, but you know, Overwatch just they hate fun, so like, you can't show the guy falling off.
Oh,
There you go.
why are we just have a montage of them falling off the map?
I don't know what it is, but it's like if I had a nickel for every time that support players fell off the map, I definitely have a lot of nickels. I mean, I could probably buy a McDouble with that money. I don't know what it is. They just keep falling off. And you also gotta remember that, yeah, these are high-level guys. They know what they're doing. But even then, even the best aren't safe from just a little slip-up. And either way, you might as well just laugh it off because I know you guys love it. I mean, if everyone was just playing perfectly the whole time, it'd be a little interesting, but it'd just be a straight even match. You just got to have a little nonsense in there. And speaking of nonsense, Rue, what's a little nonsense fun event that we've got coming up soon?
Of course, it's the Rocket League showdown between OUCU and your very own Ohio Bobcats. It will be taking place this Friday. There will be 3 games between 3 OUCU members and 3 of Ohio University's Rocket League varsity players. It'll be 3 games, starting at... Doors will open 5 p.m. Starting around 6:30, there will be free food, refreshments, fun, whimsy, joy.
Absolutely. I mean, like,
stuff.
Sorry, Rosie, but I mean, like, yep, any positive adjective you can apply to anything, it applies to this event. It's gonna be great. There's gonna be free food. Doors open at 5, like she said. Games start at 6:30. Obviously, we'll be streaming it live at twitch.tv/Bobcat Esports, same place you're watching it right now. Main thing is that we'll have one of our student commentators. I'm not sure who that'll be just yet, but OUC will actually have their own commentator on the other side. So it's pretty much, it's just like a war straight down the middle. I mean, we're probably gonna be heckling each other, talking about how their side might be better, ours might be better. At the end of the day, it's all great fun. Come in person if you can. If not, always happy to have you watching on twitch.tv. And from the looks of it right here, we're going to be headed to Kings Row for Game 2, which, or if you see anything about this Overwatch team, we just have a thing with push map. Not push maps. It's with, don't tell me I forget the name of the game mode. Don't tell me I forget what this game mode is called.
Point cap? It's cap and push.
Oh yeah, no, payload. Yeah, so yeah, you're right. This is one of like the hybrid maps because you have to get the point first, then you can start moving the payload, which mind you, it's a pretty long ride. But as of right now, this is a map that, if you know anything about the Bobcats, they love going to maps like this. They're pretty good on Watchpoint Gibraltar. Kings Row is kind of like their secondary option because if there's anything I can also say, Rue, this is pretty much sniper heaven. Like if you want to see...
Diva.
Yep. If you want to have a diva going out, basically messing up backlines, you have that. But still, Widowmaker, Ash, Cassidy, maybe even a little bit of Hanzo. Those things still come out pretty often as we're just going to get readied up here. As what are we thinking of this lineup from Central Michigan?
From Central Michigan, it's pretty stock standard. I don't know about the Junker Queen, but whatever works for them. From Ohio, there's no way they stay this.
Oh, no. Like, this is kind of it's kind of a common thing you see in high-level Overwatch. They'll go Widowmaker, they'll run to the top, basically try and pick out a few characters, and then if they don't get anything, they'll just go to whoever they want to play. Because, I mean, you know, like, they're just a few inches away from spawn. They're allowed to afford a little nonsense right. That is just a few seconds away, and here we go. OU versus CMU, Game 2. Let's get it.
And we miss.
All right, strike one. Don't tell me he quits after one.
Yep. Nope. Akisora hates fun.
Nope, he just tried to get one shot. He was like, I don't want to.
What is Big Whoop doing? Run him instead.
Yeah, he just gets blown up right there. They're gonna have to fall back, try and get some damage from the side. Akisora with the Freya. I don't know if this is you. I have not seen the Akisora Freya. I can't say I'm aware of this game.
I have not. It is a new pick for me. I didn't even know Akisora played Freya.
Going to guys, they can play pretty much everyone.
Yeah.
Like,
LeBron James on the Ramatro though, that is also a new pick. I knew he had it, but I didn't think he played it.
Because Ramatra's, you know, he's kind of a split-phase character. Obviously, he's in the poke mode right now. He has the shield he can throw up, just commit some damage from the side. But I feel like as soon as he'll turn the corner, he'll start going into, which is his nemesis. So basically, he gets the big arms. He gets 5 times bigger. I mean, like, there he goes right there. He's going to start mowing down the front.
There goes Muck. LeBron James will find one, but will fall to the coalescence of Turtle 6081. Topaz is falling back.
I know we talk about Moira's not a character you see very often in today's age, because, like, yeah, a very easy character to play, but not a lot of mobility, can't really do damage up close except for the wall, but her ult is definitely very good. You gotta agree on that.
Topaz with a huge value here on the Pharah will find the Junker Queen of CMU. And this Ohio taking control of the point. The second one for Topaz. Yeah. All it was a fire swap.
Yeah, I mean, you got to remember on a map like this, when CMU gets sent back to spawn, they have a very long way to go. So this is why playing defense on this side is so important, because if you get killed even once on defense, you're getting sent all the way back, and the payload is going to get put in motion, as you see here right now. James get into a 1v1 with the Junker Queen here. It's going to turn his attention to the back line.
Akasar just raining down. Oh, Akasar falls. Will immediately die. All coming up from the Ramatra. Ramatra just kind of running at everyone on CMU. We'll find one. We'll find two. LeBron James kind of popping off. They're just running from him. They're scared. He's a scary creature. And LeBron James will die. R.I.P. my king.
He's gone, but not forgotten. He'll be back soon. What I was really noticing with that fight is you gotta love Muck. You know, like his Kiriko's his main character, but having him on is also a massive pick. Like you saw when not Akasora, keep seeing him on Cassidy, but Zach on CMU, he tried to do the Cassidy ult, just got completely denied outright because Muck slept him and LeBron James mowed him down. That's great communication right there, being able to know when.
Zombies are coming out from Raspberry. Ohio will just play right through it. Just no one will die. Barrage is available for Topaz. The Venture is just fighting nothing. It's just kind of a clinic from Ohio.
Yeah, Venture is a very interesting character because, yes, she can do frontline damage, and you can consider her a really dive-heavy character, especially in a matchup like this where, since, you know, you look at Akasora, you look at Topaz, those are all high flyers. They are nowhere on the ground. So you're going to have to try and do work on the back line. But if you don't have anything to really get through, as you mentioned, Venture really is not the play.
All from Freya, just fighting nothing. Oh, Sleepy Junker Queen. Topaz will find one. LeBron James will find two. LeBron James putting in work. Ohio, that'll be cap of first point.
Yep, they're really close to the first objective. It's a bread and butter combo. You nano a tank, you have the Ana, and you just have LeBron James on it too. So you really can't ask for anything better as they're going to claim that first checkpoint. And this is where CMU is going to have to enter crunch time mode. Yep, they get more time to spawn. They're really close to spawn. But that's when the Bobcats are just going to start applying even more pressure. And they're conserving their ults too.
Oh,
as they let
coming up from Guiyang. Ramatra ult will be used, question mark? No, never mind. LeBron James will just punch him to death. Who needs an ultimate?
Exactly. I mean, like, LeBron basically has an ultimate on like 99% of the time. He's just constantly moving. Look at him go.
Yeah, he's just walking at them. And the ult will come out just to take down the...
Yeah, he just bullied that Cassidy into a back corner. Like, he could not move. Oh, they're going to fire their ult out.
That's a 4-man ult, but it doesn't mean anything. As, yeah, they're just... Nope, one off the map. Can't go game without it. And that's Raps from Ohio.
Yep, I mean, pretty similar to what we saw last time. Clean 3-0 right now. Obviously, they have to play defense themselves, which... If you're playing as, or at least if you're on the Bobcats right now, you got to be thinking, what are you thinking here? Do you think CMU is going to finally try something different, or do you think they're going to still stick with Junker Queen, Moira, these off-ish picks that could have potential value, but just not having really been seeing them?
Yeah, there's no joy in whimsy. Fun.
Joy and whimsy. You heard it from her. Yeah, because you got to remember, this is a video game. Everyone has to have fun at some points. But what sucks is that you got to remember, if OU just absolutely blows out CMU here, next round, Game 3, that's where, if you want to love joy and whimsy, you will see OU's joy and whimsy. I don't know if you managed to experience that in person just yet, but it's seeing the nonsense that these guys can cook up. It's great. I mean, like, you ever thought you'd see Muck Doomfist, you'd see Big Whoop on Tracer. Yeah.
Muck Mercy, my beloved.
Muck Mercy, what a tragedy. that I
Hey,
had
now.
to see that.
Don't diss my goat like that.
I would never diss Muck. I will diss his Mercy though. Anything else is okay. Which means Muck Zenyatta. Like, if he plays Zenyatta, he can have my entire Roth IRA. Like, I really want to see Muck Zenyatta.
Oh, doink.
I mean, pretty interesting move, Makasora diving. Oh,
Oh, we got
All
water
right.
farming.
yeah, quick little emote, just hide behind the wall. And he doesn't want to poke at all. He knows the Widowmaker's up there, and he's going to get his head knocked off real quick if he does anything too crazy. But no, they're showing right now, maintaining high ground and just laying work in the back.
Akasara will just take the head off of the Moira. LeBron James finds one. Yeah, OU just kind of running him over.
I mean, interesting pick on the Pharah from Topaz. Like I say, oh, more emotes coming out. LeBron James just doing a little dance. What else would he do? Look at him go.
If it ain't broke, go fix it.
He's just
We're just aura farming. Okay, I understand.
he's not even looking at the other team. And let's get Akasora just sitting in the back. Oh, and he's getting into a sniper battle with the you silly boy, Akasora.
Unfortunate. Get karma.
Yeah, that's what they teach you back in kindergarten. You don't get into a sniper battle with the Widowmaker. That's just what you don't do. Is CMU's gonna opt to switch off and
Big
they're gonna
Luke
go
just
to the Winston
died.
here.
The
Yeah,
Winston.
they're just getting absolutely blown out right now. And yep, they're gonna cap the point. Topaz is still gonna stay with the Pharah. That's another thing. The Topaz Pharah has definitely surprised me, and I feel like that's something that they've absolutely at least labbed a little bit with this map specifically. Because you got a lot of high ground to work with, and yeah, hit scan can be a problem, but doesn't matter. LeBron James getting the quick kill. And
LeBron James
comes the
just
team fight.
alone, just winning. Because he doesn't lose those.
Man, he's just getting kills.
Sheer aura keeping them off the point. Good, honest Overwatch. No one's dying.
Yeah, they're playing conservatively here. There's our Muck. Actually, no, that's Topaz standing on the top left there, just looking for an option here. I tell you, he is really
dives
looking
in.
for that ult, and there he goes.
Winston just eats a bajillion missiles to the face, and we'll just die. Muck putting him work. Making sure no one dies.
Yep. And what I'm seeing from Topaz is he's just messing around the back, and yeah, Big Wolf just gets taken out right there. Not really sure what happened there.
Is that a collat?
That was the collapse, sadly, but that was 2 kills back-to-back from CMU's Widowmaker right there. Good work from him. Nice aim. Great aim.
Oh, Topaz. You can't be on Topaz's screen. Venture just... Their people need them.
Yeah, run back away. Push. Just keep pushing the hit scan characters into the back corner. Just keep Venture out, because they have Venture out to work with. But from the looks of it, like, CMU is just not getting anything to work with. They're trying to high ground here. Look at Lucio go up there. And they're going to push back a little bit.
Just a clinic.
But
Yeah.
nothing's working.
Diva, neck will fall. LeBron James just putting in work. Just standing on point. They can't kill him. Just killing everyone. And yeah, CMU will just fall.
Yep, that payload's going back. And with that, like, CMU, they just keep running into the brick wall. And you see they're trying to do some changes here, too. Their hit scan player's going to go to the Ashe here. The tank's going to be going to Zarya, which...
The wall's coming up from Akasora.
This is another game knowledge question. I'm not sure if you have the answer to this, but does Ramatra's punches go through Zarya's barriers? I'd be really surprised if they didn't. If they didn't, then yeah, I'm not really understanding the pick, because yeah, I just say it right there, the tank just gets absolutely knocked out by LeBron. And, yeah, I'm not really seeing the pick if that's the case. Really
Akasora
not.
just... Akasora misses again. Can we get off Akasora? Poor guy.
You gotta go back to him. He's gonna hit us. Oh. He eats a decent amount of health, but listen, you just gotta let him try.
I got the house riding on you. Send a shot, please.
Accuracy star over 1.5 headshots. That's all I need. Oh, LeBron James. There he goes. He's landed.
LeBron James will just running at them as per usual.
I mean, yeah, when you're nanoed and when you're a tank with a pretty big big health pool, you're going to absolutely run straight into them.
As he's getting gapped by a Moira.
And yep, Topaz, he's going on a little bit of the ride. See a little bit of the other characters of the map.
LeBron James is still alive. Somehow. Oh. Oh my. LeBron James just gaps. Oh, he's dead. Never mind.
No one got there in time, and sadly, he couldn't get any heal coverage. He managed to get one, but that's not wasted, and surely they don't make it to checkpoint number 2. They've got a minute left, but we just got to see the Bobcats just been stopping them at every point possible, and what they've been doing has been absolutely great. Oh.
Yeah, they're gonna cap here. We have no one to touch. Maybe. Hold on. LeBron James didn't get back in time. Yeah, we have not. They have Lucio ult. I guess we're playing some more Overwatch. Oh, and goodbye, Kasora.
Bye, Akasora.
Estonia.
Gone, but not forgotten. But talk about that. I mean, we were just talking about how the Venture really hasn't been getting much value, and basically a 4K. Basically a 4K with the mind games kill at the end. Like, you just gotta say, like, they definitely turned it around. They want to get to the end of this point. Although we are just not sure how they're going to be able to do it. Because obviously over time...
LeBron James running at them. His favorite activity. We'll just find 2 for fun.
Actually just proves, actually disproves what I was thinking earlier. The punches from Amatra didn't go through the bubble. At least they didn't break them, so the pick's making a lot more sense, and Zarya is just a very dynamic character anyway, so having her is always nice, comboing her all with maybe Ashes.
Oh.
Look at that.
Ash gap.
Sora proved that he's the better Ashe, he's the better hit-scan player. He's just going to continue laying on shots from above, because what discredits
Yeah, he's just putting on a clinic.
Yeah, like CMU doesn't really have anything to counter except for the other Ashe, which is all the way back. He's running on his way back now for round 2, but Akasora is going to continue doing work.
Topaz. 3% off that ult. 2, 1. Comes Robert. 2 Roberts. Oh. Yeah, everyone just dies. The Bob is too big. The point crush.
You just gotta thank Bob for all the work that he does. I mean, what a guy. Yeah, we love Bob, I think.
We love Bob. LeBron James still has that ult, and is just gonna dive them. Topaz will find one. Topaz will dive. LeBron James will find one. LeBron James presses ult. He nano boost. He just kind of kills everyone. Akasora finds 3.
I mean, that's a situation where...
Shake my hand.
LeBron knows, yeah, there's 10 seconds left. I have ult. There's a few squeezes in the back line. We're just going to terrorize him.
Oh.
That's all he wants.
Nope. Goodbye, Venture. Oh. They're just stepping up to die. Yeah, that's wrap. That'll be it for game 2. Bobcats go up 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, you put the Bobcats in the situation where they can respawn quickly, and they're just going to continue rolling and rolling them. They barely even got past the start of the second checkpoint. Farah has that ult. She's balling too. All right, what does she do here? Let's see, Topaz. What's the play of the game?
Topaz.
That's one. Hops back. Throw a second one. Picks up a health pack with the salute. And Boyer walks right in there. I mean, definitely better than the last play of the game, but I could say the play of the game has not been great tonight.
Blizzard has not been cooking.
Well, obviously, I mean, you know, as we continue to drink our complimentary Red Bull products here, I can't be thinking, I mean, those guys are clearly cooking over there. So we'd like to give a shout out to our partners at Red Bull, keeping us hydrated, caffeinated. Basically, all the nutrients we need are found in these holy beverages right here. I mean, as we were talking about, you're rocking with the original formula. I've got the non-sugar. Both great options. Big thanks to them for the work that they do. And also, since I know how much we got to talk about OUC, I mean, big guys in the back corner, we got to thank them for the work that they do here too, Rue.
Yeah, they're the reason we can even run this whole show. There's no way we would have this beautiful camera to see all of our beautiful faces.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
I mean, it's like, yeah, like we could have funded it, but to be fair, having the sponsors is great. they've done so much work. Yeah, as you mentioned, Rue, with the cameras and just this arena itself. Like, you wouldn't think that this would have came from ourselves, but no, with the help of OUCU, it's been great. It's been great. We can't really thank them enough, and we also can't thank them for the Rocket League Showdown that's going to be coming up in this very. I know we keep harping on it, but I trust you. It's going to be great. Rocket League Showdown in this very arena Friday. Doors open at 5. OUCU employees versus your Ohio University Rocket League starting 3. It's going to be great. It's going to be chaotic. We're going to have one OUCU commentator. We're going to have one OU commentator. Free food. It's just going to be chaos. It's going to be 3 matches versus both teams. First match is going to be pretty normal, you know, State of Rocket League. Second one is when it gets a little crazy. Second one is when it gets a little crazy. We'll be streaming it live, of course, on twitch.tv. And also, we're going to be having everything live in here, which, if you can come live, absolutely. Absolutely. It's going to be great. But if not, come watch us live on Twitch, and that's the end of that. Be there or be square. But looking at Game 3, you know, this is where we're seeing, the blowout might be imminent.
I was 7 ball.
Yep, no ball. That's the other thing. CMU bans ball, and we ban Moira. Which, that's absolutely a targeted pick. You know, it's because, you know, that's the one, like, off thing that they run. So, you know what? This guy can't have fun. We can't let him run Moira.
Topaz Genji coming back. I'm calling it right now.
You really think Topaz is going to go as main here and just absolutely bully this poor Michigan team?
He's not going to do that, or he's going to pick, like, Bastion. Or Mercy, I don't know.
The big whoop Bastion with even more clips to farm. And look, yeah, it's right there. He knows it. He knows he's going to do some absolute nonsense. He's gonna get on Twitter again because he's such a funny little guy. But, you know, we always got to love a little cast of characters. You absolutely do.
LeBron James, my king. I love him.
I mean, yep, for the one tank player, he certainly does his job pretty well, which I don't know if, like, do you know if ESC has, like, tank of the year, DPS of the year? I know they have coach of the year, but do they have anything like that for certain roles, or?
I have no idea. They probably have, like, MVP, but I don't think, like, most valuable player in a role.
That is pretty interesting. Yeah, I'll have to look into that, because that, as, like, diversified as the roles and the players in this game can be, I feel like you gotta have something to commemorate those guys who have really done well. Maybe at least like an all first team, maybe at least an all second team. Which, no, I mean, it could just be LeBron James all in there, and his name's copy pasted 5 times in each. But either way, a team is a team. And we're starting on a push map here, where I always love seeing the Bobcats take on a push map, because this is where we see them think outside the box. Obviously, they try new comps, but also when the map is so movement based and everything is just so chaotic and so volatile, you have to have a solid comp that can really upset the other team, which I think the Bobcats have done really well. Sorry about that. Admittedly, with some repercussions. I remember when we were playing Ball State, they had a Sombra that was really doing damage on us. They might have had a Malgan, too.
Oh. So am I seeing this right? Is that LeBron James? Surely there's no way. Surely we don't see the LeBron James.
I want to see the LeBron James Roadhog.
But also, nope. Goodbye. Goodbye, my dreams.
Nope, we can't have nice things. We want to see something different. I mean, it's been a minute since we've seen some competitive Roadhog, but nope, they're going with their tried and true roster.
We hate fun.
They just hate fun.
Yeah, we hate fun. There's no joy in whimsy in this game.
But what I'm really seeing is Topaz has kind of been the main Tracer runner this time, which normally we've seen Akusora on Tracer. But now Akusora is almost going solely with Cassidy, and then Topaz is running the Tracer, which that's an interesting pick. Wait, what do you think's going on with the Genji? Is it just
it's just them probably trying Tracer because it's been banned. Oh, Mach just killing everyone. Who needs a DPS when you have a Kiriko?
Exactly, Kiriko. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could have gone back to Asian Mesopotamia and you would have told them Kiriko was meant to be. Team kill Akusora with the quick twofer, and as I was saying, Kiriko's just basically the one-stop shop of a character. She can really do just about anything you want, and having Muck piloting her too is just another plus to her.
Kiriko can do your taxes. It is confirmed.
Yeah, I wish I had Kiriko on my account. She could do all that. But nope, gotta do it all myself.
LeBron James dives in. Trying to get crops on. Also, I see Topaz swapping off of the Tracer onto the Echo.
Interesting. I was gonna say, I noticed that because, like, Echo's kind of what I want to call, like, the combo character this game. You just throw all of your cooldowns onto a tank, and they just get absolutely mowed down.
Okay.
DPS goes through the roof, and yeah, they're just getting a little silly here as they're just gonna keep moving the robot.
Yeah, the first 2 games were just a lock-in. Now we're locked in. Now we're just gonna run them over. Leave no survivors.
I guess we could be out of here before 9 p.m. I mean, trying to make this quick. They clearly have other plans after this, so no fooling around here. Just keep it rolling. Just keep it rolling.
Got places to be. People to see.
I mean, midterms are coming up, so they could have some study sessions to get to at 9 p.m. You don't know.
Yeah, you never know. Oh, and LeBron James jumps into a wall. That's my king right there. My glorious goat. Oh, and LeBron James dies. R.I.P. my king.
Sorry about that. He's just stuck in no man's land out there. Yep, tried to pop the bubble. Tried to... I mean, he managed to get the kill on the Kiriko, but... You know, in this game, yeah, it's a 1-to-1, but not really. Tank losing to tank's obviously not good. Yep, CMU, they're going to take it back the other way. The last of the Bobcats, they're going to try and fight back for their stance, but... Nope, they're going to fall back, join up with LeBron James. He's jumping in, trying
Goes the Winston. Will we see the Primal come out? No. Oh, goodbye. Okay, OU finds 2. String for the Winston. Finds 3. Big Loop and Akasara putting in work. Muck healing the wall.
You take a lot of damage, huh?
I mean, that's the thing that he's got to remember. Yet you still have to aim the Kiriko healing stuff. I don't remember the... I cannot tell you the name of what she throws for the life of me. I know it's paper, but it's like...
Une? Don't quote me. Something like that.
I don't know, I'll believe you. Yep, once again, they're just going to continue rolling through. May is going to get back.
Oh, goodbye, Blizzard. Blizzard Jacks.
Yeah, that's a great player there. The Blizzard didn't even get to come out.
Everyone's purple, but no one's dying. Muck on a 15-player kill streak. Okay, guys. They have a family.
You can't push him back against Spawn. Like, it's like they don't even give them the diligence of a fun little roster. They're just blowing them out. They might actually have somewhere to be. Like, if they're blowing them out. Normally we see some nonsense come out, but no. Like,
Primal
James, he's gonna
the door.
the Spawn. He's gonna jump up there and get the...
LeBron James
Oh, man.
just dunks on CMU.
He just wants blood. He doesn't care. He just wants to kill
Akasara.
Oh, this is bad. God, this is a violation.
No, it's like they have a family.
And the Bobcats, in brutal fashion, take a 3-0 over Central Michigan. And yeah, I've never seen that from them. I've never seen them just decide, you know what, I'm just going to go in there, completely mow everyone down, and get out of here. As, yep, we beat it there. We might be able to end the stream before 9 p.m. They just absolutely decimated them. That was hard to watch. I mean, that might as well violate TOS on Twitch. I mean, that was bad.
What?
Here's some from the... Yeah,
It's kind of rough. CMU just kind of got like drop kicked.
Yep, it's... I know we talk about them spending game 3 of just having fun, because we like to see the fun aspect of this team. We love to see what they can do. But that's just a situation where you saw them in full force. They did not care. They know that, yup, it's the end of the season. Might as well give it to them. And you also got to remember, next Tuesday, that's when they play Miami University. They play the Red Hawks. And if we don't see something like that at that point, then I'm going to be mad. I feel like Miami's the only team that really deserves something like that. What did Central Michigan do?
They were from Michigan.
I mean, yeah, that is kind of a crime in itself. So, yeah, well, I guess that's all we really have, you know. Come to the Rocket League Showdown, sponsored by OUCU, and also with OUCU employees based in. We've been talking about it. It's going to be fun. There's going to be free food, free stuff. It's great. Watch it on Twitch or come in person to Scripts 001. But if not...
5 p.m. Games will start at 6:30. Stream will start about 6:30.
Yep, not sure who we'll have on our commentating side, but you can be assured that it's our 3 finest in Rocket League. Fruity P, Hayden, Seawood. Yep, I almost forgot his name. I'm so sorry about that. But, you know, those 3. Gavin. Yup, it's great.
Kings.
I mean, yeah, you just gotta love some good Rocket League, and you'll be able to see some pretty fun Rocket League. And you gotta remember, games 2 and 3 can have some nonsense thrown into them. It'll be great, trust me. But yeah, aside from that, Rue, unless you have anything else to say, we'll call it from here and get out of here before 9 p.m.
I believe we have Rocket League tomorrow. Let me check the schedule. Wait 1 second. Yes, we do. Okay. We do. We have a Rocket League tomorrow at 8 p.m.
Absolutely. You gotta remember, Rocket League's not done yet. Yeah, we're getting into the tail end of the season. Rocket League still has matches. We still have matches, too. Remember the one for Overwatch before the playoffs, and then one for Rocket League this week, another one next week. Yep, remember, come down to the Rocket League Showdown. As we mentioned, Friday, 6:30. Doors open at 5. Scripts 001, free stuff. OUCU employees versus OU Bobcats Varsity Rocket League. And I believe that's all we'll have. Remember, thanks to our partners at Red Bull and OUCU, our main sponsor. And with that, that's all we have. Cheers. Take care, gentlemen.
Peace.
Thanks.